Shalom Aleichem, everyone. We are continuing here in Hachzeg's learning of the Pele Yoetz. Today is day number 40, and we are beginning a new chapter called Avelus, Mourning, Mourning. And although perhaps it would have been apropos to learn this during the 3 weeks itself, we're still in the month, in the Chodesh of Av, and therefore the Beis HaMikdash and its Chorban is still on our minds. We see that we're still in the Gullus, and therefore perhaps to be mechazik ourselves at the end of this month, heading into Elul, with the ideas of the lack of a Beis HaMikdash and what Avelus and mourning is all about, perhaps it'll be a schos, Im Yirtzeh Hashem, to bring about the Bias Goyal Tzedek Yimhei Yamenu. Avelus al Chorban Beis HaMikdash hu davar atoli v'maisa. Mourning the loss of the destruction of the Beis HaMikdash is something that is dependent upon one's actions. Ubefrat bisman bein hametzarim, especially during the 3 weeks. In the night time, or the day, the night, or as going into the morning, there's something called Tikkun Chatzos, special Kabbalistic prayers that people say over the loss of the Beis HaMikdash and the tsar, the pain of the Shechina. They should take fair dust and they should put it on the place where the tefillin goes. They sit on the floor next to the mezuzah. And they should say over the order of Tikkun Chatzos as is brought down in the Sidurim. But the action itself is not the main thing. Your eyes must cry bitterly. And your heart should be broken and shattered. Like a mother that is in her gloom, and she is groaning with broken loins over the tsar, over the pain of the base of Shemayim, of the heavens. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is in tsar, and therefore we have to be in tsar. All of your mourning over the Beis HaMikdash will be according to your understanding of it, what we're missing, and the love that you have of the Beis HaMikdash will be zakus haneshama, and the purity of your soul. Someone who understands and they can appreciate what it means to live in a world without a Beis HaMikdash, meaning that they recognize how many faults and how much pain and how much sorrow and how much suffering is going on in the world because there is no Beis HaMikdash, and they have a pure, lofty neshama, that person will be able to mourn even more. The truth is we're very impoverished in this area. We don't realize what we lost with the Beis HaMikdash. What is missing. What we caused with our many sins. We don't know what it means that the Shechina itself, the divine presence, is in Galus, in exile. How far-reaching the tsar, the pain of the Shechina is. The pain and the anguish in the heavens above and down here below. And therefore all of those that are sensitive of heart, they should grieve over the loss of the Beis HaMikdash and the pain that the Shechina is enduring. Every person, nevertheless, is only obligated as much as they can really muster up whatever is fitting for them. I want to give you advice, says the Pele Yoetz, how you can conjure this up in your mind to really be mourning at this point. Imagine your mother wearing sackcloth. She's wearing black clothing, and she is wrapped up as well in ma'atefes on her head. She's wrapping up her head in black cloth as well. She cries out bitterly with her voice lifting up and raising up. She is cooing like a yonah, like a dove. Imagine that was your mother doing such a thing. How would you feel? What does the language say? Meaning, it's really a parable to the Shechina. What does the Shechina say while it is sitting in its sackcloth and it is wailing? Kalani miroishi, kalani mizrayi. I'm burdened from my head. My head is aching. My arms are aching from everything I have to endure in this galus. I have to take care of Klal Yisrael, try to defend them, make sure that we still exist. The Shekhinah has so many headaches for everything that the world is going through. Banim gidalti v'goymamti. I raised children and I lifted them up. But they sinned against me. The Shekhinah is in tsar and anguish, just like a parent. If they see Khalilu, their child, going against them, going in a derech that is not the derech that the parents themselves approve of or appreciate or wanted for their child, the parent is in tsar and anguish and pain over such a thing. So too we should realize the Shekhinah is in so much pain that this is the state of affairs in the world in Klal Yisrael. So many Yidden, 80% assimilation, 20% maybe keeping Torah and mitzvahs. Of those 20%, how many are really serious and sincere and trying their best? Small numbers, small amounts. And therefore the Shekhinah says, I brought these children into the world. I raised them, I elevated them, I lifted them up. And what do? They turn around and they sin against me. Oh, he says the Shekhinah, how much pain that is. V'chazois. No matter which way you look at it, says the Pele Yoetz, a person that is alive should take his heart and look carefully. Devarim hamamarim es halev, those things that embitter one's heart. V'yishbech es nafshe b'kol yilala, pour out your nefesh, your soul, with a wailing voice. Ula yiske v'yira b'nechamas tzion. Perhaps then you will be zeicha, you will merit, and you will see the consolation of Tzion of Eretz Yisrael, Yerushalayim v'vinyam Beis HaMikdashenu v'sifatenu, the building of our Beis HaMikdash in all of its glory, she'ibani v'imheru v'yameinu, amen, that will be built speedily in our days, amen. Says the Pele Yoetz, Avelus begins with the loss of the Beis HaMikdash, the tsar, the anguish of the Shekhinah that it finds itself in, and the more that we understand that, and the more that we learn about it, and the more that we are able to open ourselves up to feel that tsar, that anguish, the greater will be our avelus, and then perhaps we will be zeicha, says the Pele Yoetz, to see the simcha in the redemption of Yerushalayim HaKodesh b'imheira v'yameinu. All the best.